Die4 Radio, Mad 4. You know what I'm saying? So all your listeners right now, I hope you enjoyed that 25 block Big Shug music. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of the man of the hour, I think we got him online now. Yo, what's up, man? You're on Die4 Radio.
What's good, man? What's good, man? It's Big Shug. What's up, baby? Gangstar Foundation. You know what I'm saying? Gangstar for life, IRP, Guru, you know. My man DJ Premier Shout, you know, it's all good. What's happening, baby?
What's up? Hey, man, but before we get started, man, I just want to say thank you for making the time to get on here and fuck with me on my show. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate that shit.
Yeah. No, that's all good. It's, you know, I'm actually just shooting a cameo for this video, man. Got a song come out called Streets featuring Averex, you know. And shout out to my boy Averex, man, out there in Virginia. But, yeah, we up in here in Boston, man, just getting a little footage, man. But, yeah, it's all good, man. I always appreciate the love, you know.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, because we're out here in California. I'm out here based in California. But, you know, I'm a big motherfucking East Coast man. And if I had to, when people always tell me what style I like the most, I got to go with the East Coast style a little bit more because there's more variety of MCs out there, you know what I'm saying? And you one of those cats that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Gangstar, you know, all that shit. That's my shit. That's why, like I said, I really appreciate you being on the show.
No doubt, man. I mean, you know, like me, I don't even put no coats on it, like, because we know where we from and all that. You know, and I do like a lot of different music, but I understand what you're saying on that matter, you know, because I met a lot of, on my time, a lot of diversity and a lot of, you know, cats, man, worldwide, man, with this hip-hop thing. So that's been a blessing in itself, but, you know, I 100% understand, man.
Yep, no doubt, man. That's crazy shit. Now, how did you hook up with Gangstar?
Well, you know, the history is usually documented. You know, the group Gangstar was started by Guru and myself. You know what I'm saying? The first Gangstar ever. The name was created by me and Guru. We used to call him TTE, and I was called Sugar Bear. The group was formed, me and him, and my brother at first was the DJ Suave D. Then we moved on to Mike D. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it all started. The reason why, excuse me, Guru came out with Preem, and they came out like that, and I wasn't around because I was incarcerated at that time for about 3 years and some change or something. You know, for not really bragging about it, but death to society, man, I was fortunate enough to only have that short amount of time, you know, which was still long. So, you know, I got out. I was out for about a year, and then me and Guru connected through a mutual friend for all those years. And then, we always made a pact when we started that if we ever broke up, and one of us made it, we come back and get the other one. So he kind of lived that.
Right.
He was true to form on that, you know, which is a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So that's how Gangstar started. I mean, even the chain and the star was created by me, you know what I mean? So, you know, he was just an artist, you know. I just I was the one who created and came up with the concept. So Gangstar is me and him, man, you know. Preem too after, but the original founders of Gangstar is Guru and myself, you know.
That is crazy. See that? Cause we got a lot of young listeners in here. You know what I'm saying? And they're just picking up. You know, they're young, but they like the good shit, the good hip hop. So you just broke down some history for them about the Gangstar shit.
I'm say it again. I didn't catch the end of it.
I'm just saying that we got a few young listeners here, and what you just said about you and Guru being the original Gangstar and creating the logo and all that. See, even I didn't know that. And now everybody that's listening, because they're young listeners, they're getting schooled right now, man. That's some crazy shit.
I mean, you know, it's just facts about everything. I mean, it's documented because I'm in Wikipedia, Google, the history, and what have you. But I mean, originally the group Gangstar, that sign was around way before the group even came out. You know, the logo was always there, and we used to actually, once we picked the right logo, then me and Guru used to go around because we were living in Atlanta, and we used to tag. You know, he used to be tagging. You know, I would just sign my name on it, but he used to man put the big ass Gangstar up there, man, with nice tag. You know, so you know that was all over Atlanta, mad years before the group even popped off. So, you know what I mean? Big up to that. Big up to my man Guru, my brother. R.I.P. man, and you know the legacy continues, man. So.
That's definitely rest in peace, Guru. That Gangstar emblem is fucking hard. It's iconic because when you see it, you already know what it's about. So that's what I'm saying. That's dope. That's dope. Off top.
Well, the meaning,
top.
a lot of things, meanings change about it. You know, whether Guru said it or whatever. But in the beginning, the reason why that was even the logo was because Guru was he graduated with honors from Morehouse, so he was a Starr student. You know, a Starr pupil. That's where we got the Starr. And me, I was a part of the Matter Pen Connection, which was a gang, you know. And so I represented the street. He represented the intelligence of the scholastic side, and I represented the street. So the chain represented, you know, gangs, chains, bats, and things like that. And the Starr represented him as a student, the Starr student. So put it together, you got Gangstar. You know, that's really how that jumped off. Afterwards, I know there was a lot of different meanings and stuff people were saying, whatever, or even him, but that was the original meaning of that Gangstar thing, you know? It was that simple, you know?
That shit's ill, though, dude. That shit's ill. That's some real shit. Oh, hell yeah. That's crazy shit, man. Now, when you got recently hooked up with him again, the Gangstar Foundation, it was you, J. Rue the Damager, Group Home. When you started using that name and people started hearing your hip hop, was there ever going to be a concept or the fact that it was going to be like an album release with all of you guys as the Gangstar Foundation? Or
probably back then.
Am I looking too much into it?
Like Guru, I mean, J. Rue kind of fell out with Prima a little bit back then, as that's well documented. And the Group Home went on to do their own thing, so it kind of dispersed. So the only one was left really with the crew for the last, they have been going a long time at that point, and we were still touring another 8 years or better with myself and Gangstar. So that's why that never jumped off. Now, though, it's probably a possibility now because time heals wounds and a lot of growth and things have happened, and Premier remains busy, and so for the most part, J. Rue was busy, and I do my thing, but we'll probably collectively come together and do some things. But originally, that was supposed to be how it was going down. But, I mean, you know, it's never too late as long as we breathe and believe, and fans do we want to hear that Gangstar Foundation album because we still function. So, you know, that's probably something that's going to go down, you know?
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true shit, man. That's real shit. Now...
Yeah, I'm here right now, man, in the streets of Boston with my man A. Rex, man, from Virginia. Like I said, real drama, man. You know, he's here, too. I'm on Mad 4 Radio right now, y'all. And then Mr. DL, you know, he's a producer of videos and director, so he's here, too. So we're literally on the street right now, you know what I'm saying, and just closing this out, this video, you know what I mean? So shout out to Mad 4 Radio, y'all, and A. Rex, real drama, Mr. DL, and his young lady. You know what I'm saying? She always got the backup camera. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I actually got to go get my son a little while because, you know, as hip-hop man evolves, you know, he went out with his boys to go see Future, Amigos, and Zoe Dollars and that sect of it. So I respect the whole game. You know, I took him to that concert, man. You know, and if I didn't have to do this stuff, I would have went there with him, man. I listen to everything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, right. I'm up here, though. Mm-hmm. You still there?
Oh, yeah. I thought I lost you for a minute there.
Nah, yep. You got mad quiet. I was like, yo.
No, I heard a sizzle on my phone like a So, you know, this platform is a little funky, man. I'm planning on moving this radio station to a different platform, but it'll do the job for the minute. All right, and I remember when the Source magazine was real big, there was an ad for a, I don't know if it was for an album or a single.
It was for EP,
Who's Hard? Who's Hard?
No, it was for
how come it never came out?
No, actually the first thing in the Source magazine back then, where Tupac was in that too. That article, that was the first. It was called Street Semantics. You know what I'm saying? That was going to be the first release. You know what I mean? So, but it never came out. It never came out because you can go back in the Source. They gave me the whole back page thing with my promotion because I was on EMI at the time along with D'Angelo. We were all on that same thing, a rap group called Shades. Everybody was on there. So, but times changed. Like, I had got a deal, a nice deal, 6-figure deal with Payday off of the single Crush. Then they went out of business. You know what I'm saying? And before that, EMI started doing the album, and then they changed Chrysalis, changed some leaders and stuff. So it was just crazy, man. And we were still making money because we were touring all the time. So, but I still, as an artist, wanted to come out. You know what I mean? So it kind of got me, you know. But eventually, it came out maybe 7 days late. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But we still doing it. We still coming, you know.
No, that's crazy, yeah, because like I said, when I see it on the act, 'cause I used to be a big buyer of the magazine. That's how I kept it, you know, there was no social media back then. It was either listening to the college radio stations at night or through that magazine to learn about hip-hop, especially me being from the West Coast and finding out about everything in New York, you know what I mean? So that was real big, and when I seen that, I was like, yeah, okay, cool, but I waited months and it never came out, so I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
crazy shit.
I mean, but you know what? Things happen for a reason. At the same time, it went from a major label-oriented business to an independent business in that same time. So as I started out, it was major, a lot of money being thrown at me, and by the time I really released it, it was lesser money and lesser weight because it's independent. So, you know, I mean, you stand the test of time. My music's all over the world now. I mean, I'm doing features all the time. I just finished doing one earlier today for all over the world. So, I mean, it's a blessing that I'm still able to do this, man. And, you know, I'm also in some movies, too. So I don't know if you caught them, but I'm in that movie, Black Mass. It's the White and Bulger story starring Johnny Depp. I got a couple of scenes in there where I'm speaking. So, you know, people get to see the movie, Black Mass. The other one is Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy called Heat. I'm in that, too, talking a little shit. I'm in another movie called The Town with Ben Affleck. And I'm in a movie called Clear History on HBO with the great Larry David, and Eva Mendes, John Hamm, and Michael Keaton. So I'll be grinding all kinds of ways, you know what I mean?
Wow, I did not even know all that, man. But that's that, man. Congratulations on that shit, man. I did not even know that.
Yeah, you go look at the movies, you'll see me. You won't miss me. I mean, I'm sure that. I'm in character, but you definitely ain't gonna miss me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna check that shit out now for sure. Bro. Holy shit, that's dope though. That's dope.
Yeah, it's real, man.
Yeah, no, that's real dope though. That's the thing that I love it. I love it when artists branch up to other shit. You know what I mean? They do other things.
Cool.
You know, that's dope. Now,
cool.
I always ask this question to everybody who's called in. It's a hard question sometimes for these guys to answer. I only had like 2 guys that answered it real fast, but can you give me your top 5 MCs of all time right now?
I mean, there's a lot of great ones, but if I could grab a 5 right now, I would have to say Biggie, Tupac is in there, you know. Nas, definitely Nas, 100%. That was one of my early tours. Jay-Z's up in there. Rakim, Eminem. You know, there's a few of them, man.
I know that, but we always like to fuck around here.
Yeah, for what they do. I think Redman's phenomenal. MC Busta Rhymes is up there, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, it's a lot of them. I can't just say 5. But I know that I never heard nothing from Biggie that was white. You know what I'm saying? You know,
never.
So, I never heard any songs where I said, damn, that's Biggie, that's just white. Even some shit he did with Michael Jackson was straight. You know what I'm saying? So
no, that's all top. No, that's real shit.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's a lot of greatness, man. Continues to be greatness. And some people that are party rockers, I never looked at them as the greatest MCs, but as a party rocker, and get that shit going, I always have to say KRS-One, because
exactly.
He gets that shit banging, man. No matter what continent he's in, wherever he's at, man, he gets that shit rocking. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
I did a performance 3 times out here, and he fucking gets that motherfucker. Everybody in the crowd is going crazy, jumping up and all that shit. So
yeah,
I know that experience too.
Yeah, there's never one that's not right. So, hold on. Yeah, man. So other than that, hip hop's still evolving, man. Like the new dudes, man. I like Drake. I like Drake. You know what I'm saying? But the difference between a lot of newer guys is lyrical content. Like some of it's cool and some of it's silly as hell. Now if you're just talking the same, getting hoes and money and all that, and being everybody's rich, well, there's no contrast to that. That shit is like kind of corn, and it'll wear itself out. Or like the cover with Lil Yachty, you got the dudes kissing and all this other silly shit. You know what I mean? It's like that type of shit don't make no sense to me, but that's what people do. Some stuff is lyrical, I like it, what have you. But there's some stuff is like, it's crazy. But dudes, and people think it's all about, like I heard one thing, Joe Budden has this show, and he was talking to Lil Yachty, and it was crazy because he was talking about, but now I be getting hoes, and now I got money, So that shows you how corny that is, because before the game or whatever, I never had a problem with women and getting money. You know what I mean? So for him to say that's what rap did for him, that already shows you where he's going to be 10 years from now. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, though,
Yeah, I saw that interview, man. It was very interesting. It was very interesting watching that shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's definitely some cornball shit.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. They're just not the same anymore. But, I mean, they're still good. Hip-hop, I don't like when people say that hip-hop is whack. Now, a lot of people are like, well, you're not a real hip-hop fan if you say hip-hop is whack. It's the fact that you're not looking hard enough because, like I said, the icons, the pioneers, legends, whatever you want to call them, they're always putting out music and they always have a following. So I don't think they listen or try to do it at all. So I hate that. I hate when you say that.
Yeah, that's just real. Well, it is what it is. We're going to keep grinding. I'm actually in the studio now. I'm getting ready to do something too. But, I just appreciate you having me on. It's been great. I hope you do it again. I got a new project.
Yeah, man, no problem, man.
I got a new project called The Living Room, which is actually a whole entire soul singing album, because I sing as well. And it's produced by the studio next door, which is some brothers from South Africa, some real great musicians. And also on top of that, I'll be doing some more hip-hop projects. But the next thing in the front row is The Living Room. So you got to stay tuned for that, because that's going to take everybody on another level,
Oh, yeah. Hey, without a doubt. Hey, man, like I say, I want this to be one of your homes whenever you want to drop a new project. Just let me know, and we'll get that shit playing in rotation, as we always do with the artists that come on here.
I got you, man, 100%. But I appreciate the love, man. I got to make a dash. You know what I'm saying? Die4 Radio.
Yeah, no problem. Before you go, can I get a Die4 drop from you real fast?
Yeah, what's good? Yo, you ready?
Yeah.
Yo, this is Big Shug, man, chilling on Die4 Radio, the realest out there, man. You want to hear real music, real hip-hop? Listen to Die4, Big Shug.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, well, thanks for making the time, man. Yeah, we'll definitely do it again, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a busy person and shit, so we definitely do that. And just let me know when you drop your new stuff right away so I can post it on social media, blast and play it on the radio show and everything, We got you.
I will, 100%, man. Thanks for the love. Appreciate it, man. All right?
All right, no problem, man. All right, then, man. Take care of yourself.
All right. My dude. Peace, my dude.
Yep. It is, folks. Big Shug. Starr Foundation. You know what I'm saying? So, be on the lookout, man, because Chad and I know that shit, man, about being in movies. Big time movies. Fuck. I gotta pay, watch more TV, I guess. That is nuts. That is fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Let's just get the vibe going. Let's keep smashing some more music, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is crazy. Speaking, let's get to that. When he was talking about all your listeners right now, just on some singing shit. There we go. And treat you better. Die4 Radio.